Hey everybody, you might be noticing a different background. We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming,
at my girlfriend's house.
and you might be able to hear a little clearer. You may not be able to see us as well, but you might be able to hear us a little clearer because we do got some new sound equipment.
Yeah, you see these little microphones? Pretty good. They're clear.
Little microphones. If you're wearing headphones, just be advised it might get loud at times. But anyway, this is the Double J podcast. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And on today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about being, what's the word for it? Having a big heart, but getting took advantage of.
Yes, because a lot of people go deal with that shit every day. They're just good people and do anything for you, and other people just take advantage. Good heart, you know what I mean?
People will give the shirt off their back, and some people just use it to advantages to get what they need or to do what they want from it, if that makes sense. But I mean, we've been there, we've done it. We give the fucking shirt off our back to somebody, you know what I mean? And what they do is they just take it and use it for weakness, really.
Yeah, they want to fucking put it back on you, rub it in your face, you know what I mean? Try to make you feel guilty for something that they did, you know what I mean? When you're the person that's being nice and helping them out, when you don't even have to.
Yeah, and I will say again, if you're using headphones, it might get a little loud because we're still getting used to these microphones to know where the volume goes on it, on how loud it gets and how low we can talk and how low it'll pick up.
But yeah, we want to talk about people having a good heart because, like we said, we've been through it. We know people going through it right now. But the people that have a big heart, just keep doing what you're doing, man. And just, it's hard to be the bigger man sometimes.
You just got to know when the opportunity comes up to know who it is that's trying to take advantage or who it is that's actually meaning what they say. Like, both of our old ladies has been through it. My old lady got used by her father. His old lady's gotten used by friends.
Yeah, so-called friends. And
I mean, we've been there, you know. Hell, me and Jeff will pay for each other's shit. We won't worry about wanting the money back or any of that shit. But then there's like certain people that try to get in our circle and they see us doing that for each other, and then they're like,
they expect that.
Why don't you do that for me? Or you know, how come you won't lend me money? Motherfucker, I've been knowing him for 20 years. I know if I give him money, he's going to pay it back, but he knows I'm not fucking worried about it.
Exactly. The same way, vice versa.
Vice versa. But you can't come into a circle and see how people are and then expect them to treat you the same way. I mean, it takes time to get to know that person.
Yeah, this is a lot of time, a lot of sweat, time, experience, you know what I mean?
You got to think, I used to stay with this motherfucker. This motherfucker stayed with me a few times. I mean, hell.
We've been through a lot, man.
We've been through a lot.
Through thick and thin, man. Been knowing these motherfuckers since I was 15. 35 now, about to be 36.
But what I'd like to throw out real quick is to any of you people that's freshly subbed or just recently subbed or come in and you check out the channel but you leave, go ahead and sub.
Go ahead, man.
But man, we appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you a lot because, like we said before, without you guys, we wouldn't have this.
If it wasn't for y'all watching our video and then telling somebody about it and having them check it out, regardless of whether they come in and sub or not, I mean, just the views alone, dude. We're sitting at 35 subs right now.
And we're blessed.
The last time I checked. And no, we're not getting paid for it. We don't have any sponsors or anything yet. But the 35 people that's rocking with us, dude, I mean, they're starting with us from the bottom and going through the grind.
Yeah. They're going to be with us when we make it because that's our goal. Talk about these real life stories, scenarios, just 100% real. What people don't want to talk about because the shit we talk about is really to the heart. It really, really difficult things to talk about.
Like we said before, man, we started this channel to just kind of put shit out there for people that that don't have a voice or don't know how to go about talking about it. We don't give a shit. We're upfront. We're straight.
Blunt.
We're
We're
raw.
straightforward, blunt, raw, all that.
I mean, it is what it is. But it basically it's for people that don't have a voice. That's why we started the channel. Is for like somebody being bullied and they don't know how to go about it. So if they come talk to us about it, we can give them advice on how to deal with it or how to work through it.
Exactly, because
I mean,
we don't like bullies ourselves. We beat up bullies in high school and stuff through our life, so we don't like other people bullying other people that weaker or whatever the case may be.
we that's the whole reason we started this channel, is to not only voice our opinions on certain situations, but to help people that don't have a voice. Like if somebody was to get on here and they talked about, you know, um, say they were out making bad financial decisions. We've been there.
Yeah.
You know, we've blew money when we wasn't supposed to or didn't need to. I mean, we can give advice on it. I mean, it may not be the greatest,
But it's
and
advice.
you might not like what we say because we're to the point. But the whole reason we even started this channel is to just put it out there so people are aware of it. Just like when we talked about being in prison, or we talked about police and how they treat people. It's because you hear about it, but it's normally on the news and it's all watered down or washed up.
But we've been through it, experienced firsthand what this shit can do and how it is.
So I mean, we've been on both sides of the spectrum.
So we got both sides of the story, so we can talk on it because we've been there and seen it and know what we're talking about.
I mean, the only thing we couldn't talk about is being a cop or a fucking correctional officer.
Well, yeah, but honestly, we really want to have that job because them people that are doing that job, if they're having fun, it's because they're fucking getting what they want, fucking bullying the fucking inmates. You know what I mean? Getting drugs in, whatever the case may be. It's because they're having fun because they fucking have that power and they can have all that power all with all those inmates, all those men and shit. So it's like a power trip. That's the only people that's having fun at that job. The rest of them is just doing it for a paycheck. It's stressful. I bet it's stressful. I would never want to be a correctional officer or a cop.
I'm pretty sure that the only people that's having fun is, like you say, people that's they're either meeting up, making deals, getting green dots, they're bringing in drugs, bringing in tobacco, or, I mean, it's not a place to have fun. So if you're having fun, either you're a really fucked up individual or you're making way more money, because them cops, correctional officers don't make that much.
No.
They don't make that much at all. And that's why you got certain people that do green dots and bring in cigarettes and cell phones and shit like that, is to make ends meet.
Oh.
And I won't say they all have fun, because a lot of them just do it because they have to make ends meet. But the ones that are having fun, that's the ones you got to watch out for, because that's the ones that will throw your ass under the bus quick.
Yeah, they're looking for a scapegoat anytime. If anything goes wrong, you're about to get thrown into that bus. And they don't care what's going to happen to you. If you get more time, whatever, go to the hole, whatever the case may be. They don't care. As long as your ass is saved, they're good.
But no, man, this video is basically about just
a big heart. The people,
about motherfuckers that give their shirt off their back to other people, but then that same person wouldn't even hold an umbrella for you.
Yeah, like fucking, for example, of people making food for everybody, and not even after everybody eats, no one washes the dishes, no one helps clean up. Like, come on, man, that's just out of courtesy and respect, because it ain't even your house. So you should at least show respect and help around, clean up, do something. You know what I mean? That's just courtesy. So it gets under my skin. You know what I mean? People that do that.
Oh yeah, we know them type of people.
They're everywhere, but we definitely know a couple people now.
But just one of those things, man. Just can't use people.
I just don't see how people have fun just using other people. I just don't see, because if you look at it, how would you want to get treated? You wouldn't want to get treated like shit. You know what I mean? So why would you treat somebody else like that? I can't comprehend it because it makes no sense to me. My brain can't wrap around it because it makes no sense. You know what I mean? All these people using people for nothing just because they.
Now, I mean, there's a difference. Like like he said, if you go to somebody's place and they're cooking or whatever, they make food for you. Cool. You get up or you ask if they need help. Now, if you feel like it's the need to get up and go clean your shit, get up and go clean your shit. But if you go to clean or you go to do something, like we'll use my mom for example. When she cooks, if you go in the kitchen while she's cooking, you're liable to get something fucking thrown at you. So the best thing in that kind of situation, what I would say is you ask if they need help. If they say no, then cool. At least you ask.
Yeah.
But if they don't ask, just like the homie here, he went in there and he helped this old lady do the dishes. She said she had them, but he went and helped her. At the same time, you know, I have no problem with helping nobody. I mean, if he come to me and he was like, "Hey man, come help me clean the house," or I need to fix my room up real quick, I'd do it. But I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna ask, but at the same time, if there's certain ways he won't shit, then I mean, what am I? I don't know how he likes his shit being put.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know there's a lot of people that have OCD and they like their shit certain ways, certain places. So if you go in and you start helping, and let's say, for instance, they got cups that they put certain ways or certain places, and you put it somewhere else. I mean, people tend to get aggravated. But there's a difference between, you know, helping somebody in that regard and just doing like we've been done before, when motherfucker comes over, eats, and just leaves the shit laying around on the table.
Yeah.
Or leaves the shit laying around on the couch. And I mean, don't get me wrong, both of us know a person like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say no names because I believe he would get butt hurt.
Yeah.
But
he would.
I mean, been there, man. You come in, you use the stove, you make a mess, and then you go back home. I mean, it wouldn't take 2 seconds to wipe the stove down when you get done.
Exactly. It ain't that hard, you know what I mean? Just simple. You get it done now, then nobody else has to worry about it. It's done and over with. No complications.
But I mean, that's and that brings up. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. If somebody was to come up to us and be like, "Hey man, let me get a ride," cool, I'll give you a ride. But I mean, I'm gonna expect a few dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless I know you've got me on the ass end of it. You know what I'm saying? If I take you somewhere and we go to stop and you give me a beer or a fucking joint or some weed or something,
yeah,
it's different. But don't go out and be like, "Hey man, I need a ride," and then expect them to take you clear across fucking town, and you're like, "All right, cool." And that's just because they have a vehicle and because you know they'll give you a ride across town, that you're just going to use that to your advantage.
It don't give you the right to do that, because if they're taking you clear across town, that means the gas they had, they're going to use that up, taking you there. Then they have to take you back or wherever. So just imagine, $10, 15 is a good price if they're taking you all across town and shit.
If you're going across town, $10 is more than fucking enough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, if you're going across town and you've got $2, bro, you give them $1 or $2, at least they know you tried.
At least they tried. At least they put the effort in.
You're not just jumping in there and being like, "All right, cool, I'm getting a free ride." I mean, that's not how it works. But I mean, that's just like if fucking, you know, one of my best friends got homeless, him or Casey, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna come stay, and then, you know, it'd be like I'm staying there using water, using gas, using electric, and then being like, "Oh, you got it, bro." No, I know for a fact this motherfucker right here is gonna be like, "Hey, what you need, bro?"
Yeah,
Casey, same way. Casey is working at a decent job. I mean, he's not making real good money,
but at least he got the job and he's doing good, man. He's working there every single day. He's out.
He comes to me
6 days a week.
He comes to me at least once a week, and he's like, "Hey, bro, here's your 50. I know it ain't much, but," and I'm like, "Bro, 50 is better than nothing." You know what I'm saying? 25 is better than nothing.
At least you're putting the effort in and showing them, hey, this is what I got right now. I got you. Don't worry about it. When I get more, I got you.
That's letting the person you stay with know, hey, I'm not just using you, bro. I'm trying. It's taking me a little bit to get on my feet. You know what I mean? And I mean, we've all been there. We've all struggled. We've all had to start over.
Oh man, I started over so many times, man.
This motherfucker finna start over again.
It's good,
but it's gonna be better. It's gonna be a good startup.
Yeah, it's a good startup. He's got a good girlfriend. So
he's gonna be back in a place that he didn't want to leave in the first place. And I mean, it's here.
Yeah, in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So we're here right now. We've been here since Sunday, pretty much. We left Saturday. Okay, so it's been a good week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Better week.
Yeah.
Granted, all the shit we've had to deal with on the way down here, but
yeah,
I mean, it still made for a good trip.
Yes, it did.
Goddamn shifter cable broke, so you got to crawl into the car and put it in park.
Then we were 48 minutes to Cheyenne, and guess what happened?
Fucking tire blew out.
Like completely. You heard that motherfucker loud ass pop. Boom.
And it's just like the homie, bro. He was like, "Look, man, I know you wanted to take your old lady to Lookout Mountain in Colorado. Hey, shit happens, bro."
Mm-hmm.
I know that you were looking forward to me taking her up there because you knew I wanted to take her up there. But at the same time, we can only do what we got to do.
Yeah.
And having the car down, I mean, what are you going to do, walk? Fuck it, I'm not walking from here to Colorado to go to Lookout Mountain.
Hell no.
This is a long-ass fucking walk.
It's a long-ass walk. You have to walk up all the...
And I'm damn sure not walking up that goddamn hill.
It's a big-ass steep hill.
Because I'm telling you, after we drove up there and we parked, and we got out and we went and looked off the mountain, and then went to Wild Bill's or...
Great. Yeah, Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill. We looked at his gravesite, dude.
That shit was tight, man.
From the lookout to his fucking grave, I was like, fuck, dude, I feel like I done ran a mile.
Because we had these things where you can look out, and it was looking out in the mountains, inside the mountain with 3 football fields. And look, it was so clear, you could see the person right there like he was just in front of your eyes, man. And we was way up on the mountain, and that motherfucker was way the fuck down.
It was fucking way off in the distance, and it looked like it was right up on us.
It was cool though, man. So,
but yeah, we've been here since we took off I think it was the third, and we'll be here
the fourth.
Was it the 4th?
Yeah. We left the third though.
Left the 3rd.
We got here the 4th.
I think it was like
6, 7
o'clock
in the afternoon.
I got here the 4th. Been here from the 4th till we upload this video, which would be on
Wednesday, 7th.
The 7th of Wednesday. But even though we had them complications, bro, it's
still a badass trip.
It's been a good trip.
Well,
he got to spend time with his girlfriend. Me and the old lady got to spend time together. It's not been a bad trip.
Oh man, it's been fun.
I'll tell you what, all you motherfuckers that passed us when we were on the highway trying to fucking find a 4-way.
And fuck you motherfuckers. What's so hard just to see somebody? Just go check to see if they need help. At least ask, like we was talking about. Just be a nice person. It ain't that hard.
If you would have stopped and you'd have been like, hey man, what all we need is a 4-way. We'd have been, which it come to find out it was more than just a 4-way. We had a jack, we didn't have a 4-way. The tire we had was a little too big.
Way too big.
We put that tire.
Don't be little fucking sugarcoat that shit. The motherfucker's way too big for the motherfucker, okay?
We put the tire on it, right? And it was just fucking. It was,
I took off right, and that motherfucker squealed, and it went zigzagging and shit. Said, nope, that ain't right.
It was fucking.
My girlfriend called me. She said, that's not going to work.
Well, no, it was locking up. Is what it was doing. it was too big. So I think what was happening is whenever we go to take off, the top of the tire was hitting the wheel well and getting stuck and fucking barking like the brake was locked up. So we had to go find a tire. The fucking place we went and found a tire at, the dude was being a complete dickhead.
Complete dickhead. Dude, I swear to God, I wanted to fucking hit him in the face so bad.
First we got there and they was like, hey, we're closing. And then they went and helped some Mexicans. Told us we had to come back the next day. So we go back the next day.
The same dude.
Same fucking guy. He tells us, hey, tires are out there. So we go and we walk around this fucking junkyard
And
for 45 fucking minutes.
at least, man, let me remind you, we was on a time limit, okay?
Yeah.
My girlfriend had to go get her daughter and do some stuff, you know what I mean? So
We were time crunch.
So we had this dude being a dick. So we went in there, looked around the fucking car lot, couldn't find nothing. So we went.
We go back up front, so he finds one, right? And it's on a stack of tires, which I guess we should have known that they were fucking
That's
sets,
sad, but we did it.
we didn't. So we took one in, and he goes, "Oh, well, those are sets, man. You got to get singles." So we're like, "Okay, well, can you point us in the direction of the fucking singles? Because we're not from here."
Not helping us out at all.
So we go back outside. We go back over to the right hand side where they got the singles, and we're digging and digging and digging. And finally, he finds one. So his car's got 16s, and the tire that we grabbed is 17. Not a big difference, but you can tell when you're driving because it's kind of like a sway on it, but it goes.
And I had 6 lug nuts. That's what we was looking at. Everything we found was 5 or 4 or 10. Like nothing. Fucking
or like the one I found that would fit, but it was like a fucking 15 lug nut. But anyway, so we go to get the tire. We go up front, and the fucking dude's like, "You doing cash or card, bro?" He goes, "I'm doing card." He goes, "Well, we need cash because the card reader's down."
And he's saying the dude's right here trying to fix it. Well,
And I'm like, "Motherfucker!" So I go outside and I tell this old lady, "I'm
and
like,
I'm
look, he's still inside at this time."
Target, I was pissed. Okay, I had an attitude and all this because he pissed me off. I said my car broke down the highway. The deadline's coming up, and you're doing all this bullshit. And
So I go outside and I tell this old lady, and I tell mine, I'm like, "Listen, I'm probably gonna have to go to an ATM because this dude's being a dickhead." At first, he tells us he don't tell us where the tires are, so we go find one. He tells us it's not the right tire because it's a set. So then we go find another one, take it up front, and then he's like, "Oh, the card reader's down." I'm like, "This dude is trying every fucking thing he can to keep us from getting a tire."
yeah, just one fucking tire. That's all we need. One tire.
One tire. That's all we needed.
So we went to the store. I got the money. And went in, and he told me not to,
I told him before we pulled up after he got the gas, I told him, I said, "Jeff, let's go in here and pay for this tire and get the fuck out." And he was like, "What are you talking about, man?" I said, "Listen, I've been knowing you for a long time, and I can see in your eyes." I said, "We don't need to be fighting these motherfuckers because then we ain't going to get a tire, and then we're going to be fucked." So we go in. He gives him the money. We kill him with kindness. "Thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate it." Go back to the car. Fuck these motherfuckers. I mean, and through all this,
It's still the best trip
it's still a fucking badass
because
trip.
I got to spend time with my girlfriend because I love her. I want to be with her. That's what I'm trying to do. Get here, and it was the best time. So, with all that, it's still awesome. We can't say this trip was not an adventure because that's exactly what it was.
This fucking trip was an adventure, and we got to go swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking bomb.
Bomb. Fucking, it was awesome, man. It was raining and the water was like 80 degrees in there, man. Okay. Well, it was pouring down rain, and in Cheyenne, if you don't know about Wyoming, it's windy, but the rain is colder. We're from the south, Oklahoma. We don't get, when it rains, it's hot rain. It ain't nothing like cold.
It ain't cold rain. This shit here was cold. Water was like 80 to 81 degrees.
In the swimming pool. So,
It was fucking nice.
yeah, so we was
I ain't
doing
been swimming in a long fucking time, but I had fun today.
doing cannonballs and stuff.
Yeah, we were trying to drown our old ladies with the waves.
It was a blast, though, man.
But no, man. Common courtesy is fucking quit trying to use people, bro. If you've got money and they need it and you can help, fucking help.
Yeah. Just return the favor. Be nice, man. Karma will come back. Good karma will come back.
Every fucking time.
We know that personal experiences. Look, we've been on both sides. I've done some bad stuff. I got some bad karma. Bad shit happened to me.
Well, yeah, we were both fucking locked up in prison
For pretty much
for doing stupid shit.
Stupid shit and getting for something I didn't do.
We both. So for the people that don't know, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows how bad karma is, but so all the stupid shit we did when we were teenagers, growing up, all the drinking, fighting, fucking going out and doing just dumb shit, it caught up to us. We both got charged with some shit we didn't do. We both went down. We both did time.
I did 5.
He did 5 flat. I did 4 flat. And I mean, that shit haunts you, bro. It follows, even when you get out of prison serving your time, it follows you because there's steps you got to go through. There's shit you got to follow. I mean, and like I've said before, there's no reintegration. So when you get out, you've got to struggle to find a place.
Yeah.
Got to struggle to find a job.
And keep it.
And
pay these people the money that they want. Because if you don't pay the money, they're going to put you back.
Then you got to struggle to fucking not only take care of your water, electric, gas, your rent, your fucking car, your insurance, your phone bill. Not only you got to take care of those 7 things, but then you got to turn around and pay the fucking probation officer $40, $50 a month. Then you've got all these fucking court costs, fines, and fees you got to pay. That's $150 a month. I mean,
it stacks up, man. It's a system to set up and fail. That's all they want you to do is fail.
Yeah.
But we haven't failed, and we ain't going to fail because we got our mind right on what we're going to do. Because even though we did time, I did better. I learned me a trade. I learned how to weld. I got my GED. I told myself when I got in, I'm going to make this better. Even though it's a bad situation, I'm going to do better while I'm in it and get out.
That's what I did.
Succeed. And that's what we're doing.
Got my GED when I was in there too.
So, you know.
I didn't learn a trade because the yards I was on didn't have a trade. The only thing I did on the first yard I hit Lawton, they didn't. You were locked down.
You ain't doing nothing.
Locked down all the fucking time.
All the fucking time.
And then when I hit Boley, they had a highway crew where you go out and mow the highway and pick up trash. And then when I hit Joe Hart, they didn't have any kind of outside shit. So they didn't have no welding. The only thing Joe Hart had was fucking selling phone plans or some shit. I don't know exactly what it was. But
you're fucking on a headset and just like doing that all day.
Call and try to sell some shit. But like I say, dude, there's if you've never been, don't go.
Don't.
I mean, the best thing I can tell you is if before you go out and do something fucking stupid, just think: do you like your freedom being gone? Do you like your clothes being gone? Do you like not
being strip searched?
Do you like having your butthole looked at and bent over and coughing? Do you like being told when you can go to the bathroom, when you can go eat?
Being surrounded by all the politics, what race, what if you're in drugs or what the case may be. Look, man, it's too much stress. And if you can't handle it, people just get killed or just become someone's bitch.
That's why I say, dude, if you ain't going, don't go. Stay the fuck out of trouble.
It's a dangerous environment. It will turn you into something you do not want. It's a bad environment. You have to be what you have to. You have to become that while you're in there, because if you're not, you will be prey.
I'm gonna tell you, you
will be prey.
You want the best examples, bro. Go and watch Shot Caller or
Yep, that's a badass movie.
What's the other one? God damn, I went blank.
What movie are you talking about? Who's in it? What's it about?
It's a prison movie. It's about that guy that's a banker that comes home, finds his old lady laid up in bed and kills him.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, with fucking Morgan Freeman. That's a badass movie. Yeah.
Those 2 movies there is the best description I can say on somebody that's never been. You want to know, or if you're curious.
Right there. That's all you need to know. It's all you need to know not to go. You can see not to go.
You watch either one of them, and that's about as close as you're going to get until you're there yourself. But I'd say just stay out of trouble.
Just stay out of it.
Don't be like us and be walking out of prison and have the guard tell you, "Oh, we'll see you in 6 months." No.
We ain't like all these other motherfuckers and want to go back, which is weird.
No, because like I say, I got out August 27, 2014. Here it is, fucking July
August.
or August, August 7th, 2024.
And I've been out since December 28th of 2022. And look, it's almost 2 years since I've been out. So
Damn, bro.
already,
My motherfucking what's the fucking word I'm looking for here, dog?
what are you talking? What are you trying to say? You're what?
When your shit comes back around.
Your year? Your
The anniversary.
oh, anniversary. Yeah,
What is that? Let's see.
almost 10 years.
It'll be 11 years that I've been out. August 27th of this year.
See, look at that. See,
Actually, the 27th of this month will be a fucking 11 years.
congratulations. Look at that. See, there are people like us that are that are doing better, getting out.
There's people that go down and get out, and they want to be better than where they was at.
Right.
And then you've got people that get out and just don't give a fuck and go back 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days.
Yeah,
And I've even seen them go back a day.
yeah. Fuck that. I like my freedom.
I like
Look,
my freedom, dude.
Look, we're talking about karma, bad karma. We talk about all that, but we also have good karma. Look, we both found great at the best girlfriends in the world.
We both
So
got good women.
we're both happy.
They're both happy. Both got decent jobs.
So karma.
Women's got decent things going for them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I say, dude. There's pros and cons to all of it.
yeah,
And I'm just glad we finally fucking grew up
yeah.
and got a sense of reality on what we need to do and what we don't need to do.
Exactly. We ain't wild like that no more. We just.
I mean, don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Please don't get it
we'll still put some hands on you real quick.
real quick.
But
Disrespect our ladies or our friends and family.
the thing is we've grown up enough to where we don't just fucking, the first thing we do is act. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I get into it with anybody or somebody, like when people come in my job, dude, and they've got fucking attitude because they've got sold the wrong part 3 times and I didn't even see this person, I have to tell myself right then and there, think about where you come from before you do anything stupid.
Yeah.
Because if I get to the point to where I'm ready to go outside and box this motherfucker, I know 2 things are going to happen. Either he's going to whoop my ass, or I'm going to whoop him so bad that the police are going to show up. More than likely, I'm going to get assault and battery. And that's more time. And I'm not fucking, no.
We ain't going back to prison.
I've made it very clear, and I'll say it in every fucking video, and I'll say it to anybody that wants to talk face to face. I will do suicide by police before I go back to the penitentiary.
I'm not going back. So the best thing for us, we have to think now, and it's better for us. Okay,
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I will slap the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's not going to get me in trouble.
No.
And if anything, that's going to get your attention to understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, because if you ain't trying to understand the reason, we have no other choice. If we don't want to hurt you, we can just slap you. That's going to hurt you more than you think. So,
Well, I mean, it's simple.
and
It's simple. You come in and you're mad because you've got the wrong part 3 times, be it you hadn't seen me 1 time, but then you're like, because I work at O'Reilly's and you see me in a green shirt, you're like, oh, well, you sold me the wrong shit. No. And I'd appreciate you lowering your tone.
So just a little bit, because you don't know me. So you can talk to me with.
But it's like I said before, my job is very very stern on what they want. Like Jeff. Jeff could go into the store tomorrow, walk in and punch one of my employees in the mouth, and that motherfucker can't do nothing except for wait on Jeff to get through whooping him, then call the police, and then let the police deal with it. It's just how they are. We can't defend ourselves. We can't do none of that. So, I mean, I'm going to because I'm a man.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to sit there and let you punch me and then call the police and be like, oh, well, I just got punched. No, it's not.
First of all, we'll never call the police. We'll handle it with our hands. We've never called no pigs or nothing. We ain't that way. We fight. It's over with and done. We ain't gonna call no cops. Once we call the cops, we just handled our beef. It's done, over with. Leave it alone.
But that's and
But people ain't like that no more. They want to call or pull a trigger first. You kill somebody first.
They want to try and fucking shoot you before they do anything. So that's, I mean, that and the fact that I don't want to lose my freedom again is what keeps me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm human, bro. I still get mad. I'll still get an attitude. I'll still have a fucking screaming match with you. But as far as getting physical, I really have to think a lot before that happens.
But in some cases, though, even that don't matter if you just go past the line. But we still ain't gonna go to prison. If it does go past the line, I'll be gone anyways. I ain't going back to prison. I'm not going back to prison.
Not gonna happen. And we say that because we're manifesting it. Because it's been 11 years almost for me. Been 2 for him. I mean, we've been there, dog. We don't want to go back there. We didn't like the point of being there. I mean, like I said, you can't have your clothes. You can't eat what you want to eat.
Gonna starve in there.
You can't fucking go out and holler at your old lady when you want to. You gotta use
no women at all.
You gotta use your hand, or you gotta fucking try and take a chance and get a green dot and try to get one of the female guards, and that's the whole nother ballgame because you can catch a whole nother charge doing shit like that.
You're catching a sex charge and all kinds of shit, and you're going to die. Probably going to be a bad deal for you.
So that's why we're just gonna keep our shit down.
Look, man,
we're gonna stay steadfast and stay out here.
We got ambitions. We're trying. Look, man, I'm trying to open my own weed dispensary. I'm trying to grow some weed. Look, have my own land up in the mountains. Okay, and do some other shit. Maybe get a fucking mechanic shop in case you can have a steady job and good job.
Our goal
is always benefit us.
Our goal since we were real young is to have our own land, so that all 3 of us can have our own spot on this land. Have a mechanic shop open up so Casey can run that business. He don't have to go out there and work. He can have some people that he deems certifiable enough to go out and do the mechanic work. He will get paid from the job and then disperse the money to his employees. He will open up a dispensary and sell his weed, which I'm sure he'll sit on his ass and hire people to run his shit and just pay him out money. Mine is just to go somewhere and have some fucking fun, being out in the middle of nowhere.
Do what we want.
Not having to worry about nothing. I mean, that's another reason we started the YouTube. Not only to put shit out there that's not been talked about, but to try and make a living off of YouTube, make it our job. Because, I mean, just like you hear...
Hold on.
Sorry about that. Something popped up on the phone. But talking about storage, we'll check it out and take a look at it. But our thing, I mean, just like you hear other YouTubers say, dude, we would love to be able to get up at like 8 or 9 o'clock, talk about what we're going to do as a video, go out and have fun with the family, chill, come back in, travel, go in at a certain time, regardless whether it's at home or wherever we decide to travel to, drop a video for you guys and go on about our day.
And help people, that hard-working people that don't get the knowledge that they really need, and give them a car or give them a house.
Well, yeah, we don't want to be as big as Mr. Beast per se, but we'd like to do shit. Like, we'd like to be able to...
Foundation, something, for like sick children, cancer.
We'd like to be able
veterans,
to get enough money off of this to just be able to go out and be like, hey, man, I see your car's fucked up. Here's you a new car. Or go out and see somebody that's not doing so good, that's homeless or something, being like, here, man, go get you a motel room and some food for a night or two.
But I've been homeless. I know how it is. But we're just trying to help somebody else out. And we ain't looking for nothing in return. We're doing this for the kindness for our heart.
Like we say all the time, bro, it's not about getting money from y'all. It's not about taking y'all's money. I mean, if y'all decide to put something forth, cool.
Just know it's going to go to something.
Anything that's done is going to go to a good cause. Look, it's not something that we're going to keep for ourselves, because I make decent money where I work. He makes decent money where he works. So anything that's given to us will go toward what we're trying to do.
Look, we're just trying to help people like us, man. Hard-working people that don't get the knowledge that they need and deserve.
And
And like the homeless veterans, they need more help, and they just treat
They
treat our veterans like shit, like they didn't serve our country or something.
they should get a lot more gratitude than what they get.
Look, they served the country, lost limbs for our country, and they should get more respect and more stuff.
There should be a lot more done for them guys.
And not just leaving them on the street. If you look at the statistics, man, most of the homeless people are veterans or something like that because they're coming back from the wars, PTSD, and it's eating them away, and they don't know how to control that.
Not only is that most of your homeless, but that's most of your suicide rates. Most of your suicide, most of your homeless is veterans.
We want the help get that better. You know what I mean? Do something that works and that helps them. But they need to get them more knowledge than they do. They don't need to be treated the way they're getting treated.
No, they need.
Because a lot of them go to drugs and die of overdose or suicides or whatever the case may be. And they served our country.
They need a lot more notification than what.
And
they
their
get.
families need to be taken care of for the rest of their life. I think. I don't care whether they should. If their person dies for their country or lost something or served for their country.
And see, another thing is, I don't think the family of a veteran should have to pay for a funeral. I think that should be something that VA puts in.
Yeah, they should pay for that shit.
They should be.
They
the
just
ones
lost their loved one,
mm-hmm.
and they don't have they don't have the money to pay $5,000 or $10,000 for a fucking funeral, which the rate is $9 to $10 grand starting for a fucking just a regular funeral. Okay, so tell me how that's right.
Unless you go the cremation way, and I don't. There's a lot of people that don't believe in that.
No,
I mean that's the cheapest way, but a lot of people don't want that. A lot of people just want to be laid to rest.
yeah,
they don't
want to be under the ground with the loved ones that's already passed away. You know what I mean? It gives them some kind of reinsurance. You know, it helps them in their personal way.
But yeah. It's just one of the things that we're here for. We're trying to, not only are we trying to make this a full-time job, but we're trying to give back to the community and help in places that could need help. But I mean, until we get to where we're supposed to be, I mean, really all we're doing is going out of pocket.
Yeah.
But
don't bug us none because we're just doing it for y'all and doing this to let all these other people hear our stories, and they can tell us their stories, and we'll listen and we'll give our advice and do what we can. But we will listen to you and hear your voice. Everybody has their own voice, and they should get their chance to voice it.
And
with no judgment.
We wouldn't be telling y'all to watch for videos on Thursday anymore because his job, his days off are mainly Friday.
The weekend. My
days off have been alternating between Friday and Saturday and Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm going to say on a day that my day off is Friday is probably when you'll end up getting videos because he'll have the weekend off. I'll have Friday off. We'll try to do it then. But if not, I mean, we could still try to do it on a Thursday, but I'd have to catch him before he goes to work.
Yeah.
But just know that we've got these microphones, so you should be more. The sound quality should be better.
Yeah, because we did a couple practice ones, like 3 or 4 before.
Yeah, dude, we did like 4 of them, dude. I even took the mic and walked over to the door to show him that they'd pick up over there.
And they pick up clear, so I know that this video is going to sound way better. And
this one's going to sound better than any of the ones we did.
So it's going to be our best sound quality video. Let's put it like that.
Because all the other ones you could kind of like hear when we talk, like the fan and shit will kind of disperse, and then when we quit talking, it'll come back.
Yeah.
But this one here, it should be a little better the sound quality as far as that goes. But yeah, man. We are in Cheyenne. We will be going back toward Oklahoma
tomorrow morning. It's going to be a long drive. Like we said, we're going to have complications, but fuck it. We're going to cruise 55 for a fucking 13-hour drive. Just cruise the motherfuckers. Okay. And this time we ain't going to go up to 70. I think that's what actually blew out my tire. It was already bad. but the last 200 miles.
Yeah, we did 55 all the way here and didn't have a problem, except for the fucking clutch cable breaking.
Look, okay, every time we stopped to get gas, somebody had to get out, go to the driver's side, and hold on the brake, and I had to
He has to climb under the car,
jack it up first because I can't
go
see
to
it
the
without
fucking the shifter lever, pull it back into park, and then I mean for now, which I don't know how long it's going to work because I just don't know how it's going to do it, but for now we can go inside and pull it down to drive.
We'll look on some real shit before we go. We'll have to get the hell out anyway, so we're going to, when we leave,
No, blinker,
blinker,
front blinker.
front blinker. I'm probably going to get that cable too, so I have it. But what if you, oh, should I wait until we get back in?
Well, what I was thinking is we'll rock with it for now, and then when we get back into town, we'll get it because then you can take the car straight to Casey.
Because I have to get that done because I have to go to work Friday, the next day.
That's what I'm
You know what I'm talking about? So I can't have it.
Yeah, I've got to go back to work Friday.
Yeah.
We both got to go back to work Friday. But yeah, I think we should. I mean, it's up to you, bro. If you want to grab it when we stop to get the blinker bulb, we can do it then.
Don't you think it would be better just to be safe than sorry? Like,
But either way, we're gonna have to wait till we get back to town
true.
because I don't know how to put that motherfucker on.
Fuck no, I don't either. Casey knows how to do it. Look, he talked to us at the when it first broke out.
This is why we call him our mechanic, bro.
Always been on mechanic.
This is why we go to we anytime we don't know what's going on, we send people to him or we go to him because this motherfucker, we literally called him on FaceTime on Facebook. I told him, I said, hey, bro, this is what's going on. How do we do this? And he explained it over the phone.
You had to show us. We both had to get under there. We had to get both of our flashlights to show where it's at.
He's good. He's good at what he does, but he's getting to that age now to where he don't do it as much. I mean, if it's something easy or something that's quick, he'll do it. If it's something that's going to take a little time or something that's a little more time consuming, then he'll kind of, he'll push it for a couple of days.
But he's the best mechanic we know, and he can give you the best advice. He can listen to your car, drive it around, and tell you what's going on.
He can tell you what's wrong with it, how much that part's going to cost. Normally, sometimes, since prices gone up on shit, sometimes the price is a little off, but he's still pretty close. That's why that's been my mechanic for 26 years.
20-something for me, too.
But anyway, I think we're going to end it here because I'm thinking both of our ladies just wanting to spend time with us.
Yeah.
I know his does
Oh,
because
definitely.
we're fixing to leave and stuff like that. And they're doing the long distance thing, which is rough as shit.
Rough as fuck, and it's hard.
But they're making it work. And
Well,
it's not going to be much longer, and he's going to be down here.
yeah. Look, I have red tapes, but them red tapes about to be fucking gone because I'm about to go right through them bitches after I get everything.
He's got steps and a process he's got to go through, but
Let me get that. All I need is an address. After I get the address, it's gone.
He's already called and talked to the lady about getting an application. He's talked to his PO officer. He's done almost everything he needs to do to get down here. So he's on the ass end of it right now. And
until then, it's still rough as fuck. So,
but the good thing is they FaceTime almost every day whenever they're not together.
Yeah, every day. When I'm not at work, it's pretty much talking to her. So
for all you motherfuckers that say long distance relationships don't work, proof right here.
And it actually takes work. So you actually have to care for the person because you just ain't going to just.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy by any means, but if both of you are on the same page,
you can make it work. You just have to go outside the box. Look, me and my girlfriend, we have date nights every Saturday. You know what I mean?
They watch movies on the phone.
On the phone. At the same time, we get it ready on Netflix. Whatever movie we watch, we press at the same time. We count to 3. Boom. You know what I mean? Look, you can make it work. If you want it to work, you can make it work. It's hard as shit, but if you love the person like I do, and like she loves me, anything can happen.
You can make it work. So, like I was telling them, me and my old lady was long distance there for a little bit because she was staying with her dad. And then eventually she ended up staying with me. So ours is a little better now because we're with each other. They're making it work. They're gonna be where they want to be before they know it.
It's hard without having somebody and not being able to touch them, hold them, kiss them, whatever the case may be. That shit's hard.
But
it's worth it though. So
it's all worth it in the long run, because in the long run they're both going to have each other here. Like I said before, once I take care of my shit, I'll be down here too, me and my old lady, because I've already told my old lady that, you know, once my shit's taken care of, I'm moving. I'm not staying in Oklahoma.
And she says she likes it here too, so.
And she likes it here. She's down, so we'll be down here before too long.
Look, it's better here. He likes the environment. He likes the people. Some they can't drive. They don't pay attention, but they're pretty much the scenery.
Just like it both working the roundabout.
Yeah. Motherfucker, they got roundabout in Cheyenne. It's some bullshit. You have to pay attention. If not, you're gonna get hit. But like I say, man, we're finna end this to go spend time with our women. Yeah.
Like I say, if you're not subscribed. It's free.
Like,
it costs nothing.
Share it. All that, man. Write comments. We'll get back to you.
Leave something in the comments that y'all want us to talk about,
please,
because
we will listen.
This year is something that I thought about, and then it's something that both of our women, you know, they've had people use them for their hearts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Taking kindness for weakness.
We don't like that shit, so.
We've been taken, you know, advantage of.
We don't like that shit.
We don't like the shit, so it was something I brought up. He was on board with it. He's been through it. They've been through it. You know what I mean? So it was something that I felt like we should talk about, something we should touch on.
And it's really a good fucking subject to talk about too. So
it is a real good one.
So I hope you guys like it, man, for real. Let us know in the comments. Let us know any other topics you guys want to
get down there in them comments, man. We, like I say, it might take a couple of days, but I mean, we're gonna get back to it. If we don't answer you back or we don't like it, by God, you'll see the video on it.
Yeah. We can't get back to you. There will be a video letting you know, hey,
we seen your comment.
We see your comment. We're talking about it. So don't think we ain't going to get back to you. If you just watch the videos, our next videos, and we'll probably be touching on that subject or that topic.
But until the next one, subscribe, like, share, comment. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And this is Double J Podcast.
Peace.